What's up, guys? It's Sam and Taylor.
And we want you to put your shoes on
Pop open that energy drink.
and go.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode. I'm Taylor.
And I'm Sam, and we were so excited to have you here today.
Yes. Thank you guys so much, first of all, for the merch sale. Just support and love. Right after this, I'm gonna put them in some bags and ship them out to you. But thanks so much for the support on that. Today, we're gonna be doing fitness trends that need to not be taken with us into 2023. 2 weeks into the new year, still making new year content, but maybe this is less.
I don't know. I've just been feeling like I even said this on my Instagram story. I've been just feeling like that girl.
Me too.
Lately. Just the new year vibes and just I want to keep the energy going, and I never want it to stop.
Too.
So hopefully these podcast episodes can really help you guys continue with feeling like that girl and just being on top of your shit.
Yeah. I've started a new morning routine that I used to do, but I fell out of it, and now I'm no, I need it. And guys, game changer. So I wanted to recently I've had trouble waking up. Getting out of bed is just not something I can do these days, or I used to not be able to do. Now I can. It was just horrible. I don't know what came over me. It was just really bad. I couldn't get out of bed prior to 9 a.m. And then I remembered how great the app Sleep Cycle is. This is not an ad. It's free, I think. Or did I pay for it? I don't know. It's worth every penny. If I did pay for it, it's only $2 a month or something. So basically, it tracks your sleep, which I don't really look at. The main thing it does is you set a window of when you want to wake up. Mine is 7:20 to 7:45 is my window, I think. And it can sense how much you're moving in your sleep to gradually wake you up when you're in your lightest sleep. So you're ready to be awoken. It's not you're in a deep sleep and alarm just comes straight on.
Mm-hmm.
It's the noise gradually gets louder when your body seems it's in the best state to wake up.
Makes sense.
So it wakes you up when you are not in a deep sleep, and you just gradually open your eyes, and at 7:30 in the morning, I'm ready to go.
I don't know. I'm the complete opposite of that. My body just knows okay, Sam, you need to be up at 8. Your brain is waking you up at 8. I never set alarms. The only time I ever set alarm is if I'm waking up super, super early to travel, on a travel day.
No, I need an alarm.
Other than that, no alarm.
I won't sleep in forever. I mean, my cat will wake me up. But I just need alarms. I don't know. It was also hard for me to wake up because I don't have to be up for anything. You have Mac that you need to attend to.
Yeah.
So you have to get up and take him out. I don't have a reason to be up. But now I wake up, write in my planner, read, make my bed, skincare, and then for an hour I don't scroll on my phone, and it's the best. I feel so much better throughout the day. I'm so much more productive. I scroll on my phone less. It's just the greatest thing ever, and yeah, I'm just loving it.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same too. I've been really good with my morning routine, but what I've now been doing is, because I have my aligners, what I've been doing is I have to put my aligners in this cleaning machine, and the cleaning machine takes 15 minutes anyway. So during those 15 minutes, I'm doing my skincare and everything. And then after that, I've been using, I should have put this on my New Year's resolution, list, but my gua sha tool, I've been using it every morning, while that thing is in my teeth or my aligners are getting cleaned. So that's something that I really wanted to be more on top of, is just using that. And I've been using it every morning, other than 2 days ago I forgot to. But yeah, my morning routine, maybe we could both do YouTube videos.
Or I was gonna do a YouTube video. We can also do a morning routine episode.
Yeah,
I can dive deep. We can go even more. I can tell you exactly what
yeah,
products,
let's do that
we
then.
We can do in deep. Maybe next week.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
If you guys
Stay
like that,
tuned.
comment on our most recent podcast post if you guys want to see our morning routine. Well, not see, here, because
and see, it'll be on YouTube too. I'm gonna do it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I've been doing that. I have been. Oh my god, I almost just coughed straight into the mic, and that's so cringe. Okay, sorry about that. I'm on my 3rd book of the year. It's January 11th, and we're halfway through book number 3. So I think we're making really good headway.
3 out of 50.
3 out of 50, baby. But my goal this month is 5. So I think I'm doing good. I think I'm making really good progress. I got my Kindle, but I haven't read on it yet because I already started reading a paperback book. So once I finish this, I will become a Kindle girly and keep you guys updated on how I like it. But I'm officially 3 books deep. The books I'm reading right now are literally porn books. Like, you don't know that when I was eating breakfast and reading, I was literally reading porn, like dead ass. Like it's like, okay, maybe this is super awkward and uncomfortable.
Speaking of like porn and that stuff, I just
find
it so funny that ever since I told you about the Cooped Up song by Post Malone, you just like can't listen to it to the same anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I can, but like it's just funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I
gotta fill them in because we didn't even talk about this on the podcast.
Okay.
On Snapchat, I took a picture of me listening to the song by Post Malone, Cooped Up, like by myself. And I was like, this song really just gets me going. It turns me on. And then later, like that day, Taylor really was like, I just didn't realize that when we were in the car together blaring that song, you were like getting turned on.
Because we always put that song
we
on.
Always play
and I
it.
was like, dang.
Yeah,
so like that's what was going through your mind. I was just like singing.
Damn, like I'm thinking about sex when I'm listening to that song. No, like there's certain beats and certain songs that like when you're having sex, like it hits.
Yeah, I don't really have sex to music.
Oh my God.
I need to like start, but I feel like it's never like the music just has to already be on. You can't be like, hold on, let me put music on.
I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but then also at the same time, I've only had sex twice in the last 6 months. So like, I'm not like, okay. Also, I want to talk about that because last podcast episode, definitely people thought I was like a hoe. Because I had sex like Thursday and on Saturday with 2 different people. But guys, I had not had sex in like 6 months prior to that. I was just like, I do this thing where when I'm like wanting to have sex, like I have sex. It's so bad. TMI. I'm so sorry. Mom, please don't listen. Actually, I asked my mom if she listened to the podcast and she said she's really behind. I was like, good.
Oh, my parents listen to
behind.
everything. My dad literally listens to this.
I was like, stay behind. It's okay. Sorry.
Here's the thing. Well, I talked about this on in my Get Ready With Me TikTok that I made this morning. I feel like we're going to be doing a little podcast rebrand, which we've kind of done in the sense of how we talk, but not like in the sense of anything else. And if you're new here, if you maybe like, I don't know, just want to know more about the direction of the show, we are 2 girls that are so into fitness, so into being strong, but also know that's not the whole point of your life. Mm-hmm. And it's like, we're not a fitness educational show. We're like, yeah, we'll educate you, but it's, let's talk about the nitty gritty, like what you're doing not in the gym. Like, let's talk about everything else, like your mental health, sexual health. Like, let's just go into fucking everything. And it's so much fun. And I was actually thinking, because when you look on the charts for Fitness and Health Podcast, they're all educational, which is great. But like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing on a Saturday? You know what I mean? They're all educational and everyone just being like, here's how to be the healthiest person ever. And none of the fitness podcasts that are on the charts are like 2 girls also just talking about their life.
Yeah. And another thing too is like, we look back on our really gym, like quote unquote gym bro lifestyle. Obviously we're girls, but like when you think of gym bro, like what the fuck do you think of? You think
like
of
gym rat.
Like literally gym rat. So like when we were in that phase, it's like we kind of lost ourselves as like human beings. Like it's all, we centered everything around like the food we were eating, what we were doing at night, the time we needed to get to bed, like literally everything was revolved around that. And we lost ourselves and we didn't have a social life. So now we're in like a really good place where you guys know our catch-ups are the fucking best part. So
yeah, like you can be a gym strong fit girl, healthy, while also being a feral rat on the weekends.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
we love the word feral.
Yeah, we should put that on a shirt.
Yeah, we should.
Like a hoodie that just says like feral street rat.
No, like literally every time we hang out with our guy friends and like just talk about like stuff that Taylor and I do, we're like, you don't want to be around us when we're like alone, just the 2 of us, because we're feral.
Or like if we're getting ready to like meet up with them, it's like, guys,
we're feral.
Feral right now. Like, okay,
so
another thing you can comment: feral street rat hoodie.
Yeah,
let us
we want to see it?
maybe on a mug.
Yeah. I've been also loving too, like our friends, like we talk about everything with them.
Like, yeah, sometimes too much.
Sometimes too much. Well, okay, so basically our friend group is like 3 girls and 4 guys. So every time we all hang out, like we just get into really deep conversations about like legit everything you could possibly imagine. Like, I know our friends like so well.
Yeah.
A little too well. But I just love it because it's like back home with my friends, like I wasn't talking about like sex and like porn and like turn-ons, turn-offs with them. Like,
I love talking to dudes about that because I need to know like dudes' perspective.
I know. Do you guys want to have them on the pod?
They've been like they want to.
Yeah, they want to come on so
like
bad.
they might like not really like say they want to that bad, but they do want
like
to.
some of our conversations that we're just sitting around like our table playing games. I'm like, this would be awesome if it was mic'd up right now.
I mean, probably just a segment.
Yeah,
A good 30 minutes.
They would not be able to last a whole hour.
We'd have to give them like media training.
Yeah, exactly.
We'd
They're
have
like,
to be like,
do not cancel us right now. You are on mic.
literally. But it's been like pretty chill few days, just us just being that girl. I mean, I went home to see my family and just spent time with the kiddos, with my niece and my nephew, just being an aunt. I love being an aunt because you get to give the kids back to their mother, and my sister gets to deal with them, not me. But I love being an aunt. It's like my favorite thing in the whole entire world. So I was there, which was easy because it's dry January. So one weekend through. Coming up on weekend number 2. How you feeling about that?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. This past weekend, I was just hanging out with the bros. Haley, unfortunately, works like during the weekend, so like we never really get to see her. So I played tennis with a few of the boys, beat their asses. I was the best tennis player.
Yeah.
And then we went to the park and we played some spike ball and games, and I brought macro. It was just a vibe. But now, starting on Tuesday, Yesterday, Tuesday, I literally cannot drink even if I wanted to for dry January because I have surgery in 2 weeks from my boobies.
Yay! Which is really good because we influence each other to do everything. So, like, if you literally can't, I wouldn't have to worry about you, like, being like, I want to drink, then maybe it's like, oh, I'll go with you. And, like, I can't influence you because you physically can't. But I just feel really good. And at the end of the day, we only drink on the weekend. So it's not really 31 days without drinking. It's 4 weekends. Like, not 30, because we don't drink during the week. So that's literally not a problem. But I know it's going to feel I already feel so good. Taking like that one weekend just off. It feels so good. As you guys know, I've talked about here before, drinking a lot, I don't really like. But remember, everything's a lifestyle. So, like, so what, a few weekends in a row, like, you drink too much? Like, it's how my overall lifestyle is. So to me, taking these breaks is just really big to me. But, like, yeah, I'm going to drink sometimes. But, like, I try my best. We're not about perfection. We're about trying.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people are probably going to ask that listen to the podcast and they maybe don't watch my YouTube channel because I've been in very...
That's so fake of them.
I know. So fake of you guys. First of all, watch the YouTube. But I've been very in detail about like the whole like breast augmentation thing on YouTube. So check that out. I brought you guys with me to my appointments. But I'm not going to share like the nitty gritty until after my appointment or after my surgery just because like my own like safety and like everything. But I will say we finalized the size and like the implants. I'm going with the silicone implants. I'm doing high profile. The difference between high profile to low profile is just like the projection out, like, so like from the side you would see more like projection. I have a smaller frame, so the low profile wouldn't work for me because low profile is a wider implant. So I'm doing high profile, which means more out, and I'm doing 320 or 310. So they ordered both size implants. My surgeon has inspo photos of myself that like I showed like other girls that I kind of like want to like base off the look of, and he's gonna put what one he believes is gonna be the perfect size for me into me during surgery. And God forbid he thinks, oh, maybe that's too big, he'll take it out and then he'll put the smaller size in. So yeah, I'm just excited.
I'm excited too to see, and I'll be taking care of her post-op. But I have to say, the only thing I can think of when you're talking about boob jobs, which like you don't really watch Glee, but I know some people do, the scene. She goes, you told her about my surgery. She goes, a surgery is when you get your appendix out. You got a boob job.
Yeah.
That's like literally the only thing that goes in my head when you talk about your surgery is when she says that. So if you guys watch Glee, I know I'm not the only one. Like, that's like literally all I think about. If someone's like, I'm getting a boob job, I'm like, you got a boob job.
And another thing I want to say too is I feel like this is just like all meant to be, because when I went to my consultation, I was expecting not to be booked up until like March, but literally a few hours before my consultation, someone canceled their appointment that was literally like 2 weeks later. So I took that. So I was ready to go in January. And another thing is too, my surgeon literally went to Tufts University, which is in Boston, like right next to where I went to school. So I'm like, I feel like we already have like a connection. Like you got to make sure you have a connection with like your surgeon or anyone you're working with. And like when he said that to me and he was like, oh yeah, like I lived in Boston, I was like, yep, like you're the one. It's it. It's happening.
Yeah, that's good. You got to feel comfortable if someone's going to be like slicing you open.
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say?
Oh, I got a whole list of things.
Oh, she's not
sorry.
She's not done.
Oh, another really funny thing to kind of correlate the booby thing and then like our friends is I brought this up to my guy friends, and one of our friends literally asked, quote unquote, so do you get to pick your nipple? And I died laughing. I was like, what? Pick my nipple? Like, what are you talking about? Like he thought that like they were literally just chopping my boob off and like
putting a new one,
putting like a new boob
Boys
on.
Are so stupid.
I was like, what the fuck? So we had like a very in detail conversation as to like how the surgery goes down and that I will have the same nipple. But I just thought it was the funniest thing. Like,
that
guys,
is so funny.
Guys, educate yourself.
That really is so hilarious.
And then I also another thing, because we never really talk about like food and like all that type of stuff anymore, but I do want to kind of like dive into a little bit like real quick about food for me and how I've been incorporating food into like my hormones and like really figuring that shit out, because as you guys know, I've been struggling with hormone balance and getting my period back. I am like really confident that like I'm slowly in the urge of like getting a full period again, because my last period was like, it was very light, but I got one. But I've been doing a few things to kind of help myself out. And again, I am not an expert. This is just my advice and what has been hopefully been working for me. So I'm just going to share it. So don't come for me and be like, oh my God, you're not certified in this shit. You can't talk about it. Get over it. But a lot of you guys were recommending the Vitex Berries, which is literally just a hormonal balance supplement. I've been taking that every morning. Another thing I've been doing is a cup of bone broth. I've been doing chicken bone broth. I didn't really know how my stomach would necessarily like respond to beef bone broth. So chicken bone broth. And then another thing that I've also been doing is losing my train of thought. Seed cycling. So you guys can look into that more on your own. Google it. There's a lot of like diagrams that pop up on what seeds to be taking during your cycles. So I've been doing that. I've been just putting the seeds on top of my cream of rice in the morning. It's super easy. And then another thing I'm going to slowly start to do is, if you look at your nutritional chart for your cycles, the vegetables and like the fruits that align based on your cycle, I'm also going to start doing, but I'm taking it slow. Like I'm not jumping into all these things because that will be too overwhelming.
It's very overwhelming. I looked at that and I was like, maybe I should do it. I looked at the chart. I was like, not today.
It's pretty, It honestly is pretty easy. Like berries, for instance, like there's certain berries like strawberries and like cherries and raspberries and like other berries. It's just like, okay, I'll just put that on top of my cream of rice. Like it's super easy. And then like every lunch I have is a bowl most of the time. So like I just cycle through the vegetables that I'm going to be having each week. So it's going to be easier, but I'm just going to let you guys know my updates as that comes and hopefully start to feel a little bit better.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
Swaggy.
But yeah, that's pretty much it on my catch-ups. I wrote everything I wrote down is what I said.
Yeah, I haven't done anything too crazy.
Other than the fact that we are planning a trip to Cabo in March. How exciting.
How exciting. We literally just finalized that right now. And guys, I've never been out of the country. I've only been to the U.S. Virgin Islands, which like obviously is the U.S., but like that's it, like as out of the country as I've ever gone. I was supposed to go to the Dominican Republic with my high school ex-boyfriend, but we broke up before the trip.
Yeah.
So I didn't go.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely excited to do that. Again, we're not going to share details on that because safety, but it's happening, and I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
Friends trips are always the best trips.
It's gonna be so much fun. So with that, we have fitness trends that we didn't discuss what we wrote down. Mine are like fitness / wellness. And I have 11. How many do you have?
Mine aren't like that many? They're not numbered.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Keto.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce off that and say carnivore.
I don't even think it needs much explanation, but for the love of fucking God, eat a piece of bread and like a fruit.
Yeah, literally. Like,
eat a fucking apple. Like, it's really not gonna kill you.
I would really hope that anyone listening to our podcast knows that by now, because we talk about it so much.
They could be new.
Yeah, but if you're new and you literally just typed in like the title, or you saw the title and you found it catchy, please continue to be a listener of our podcast, because we inform you and we let you know how we feel about keto.
And we keep it fucking real.
We keep it real. But yeah, there's just no need to be restricting your diet. If you are currently in a diet, this can go for any diet that you're currently doing. Sit down, reflect on that diet that you are doing. Can you picture yourself doing this diet 10 years from now? Can you picture yourself doing it when you have kids? If you can't, then what's the point in doing it now?
100%. Also, just like, why do you think an apple is like what's making you, quote unquote, like what's making you fat?
Yeah.
Like, be so for real.
Yeah.
Be so for real. Also, like, how do you shit?
Yeah.
I would love to know if you've been keto or carnivore for a very long time. How are your poops?
Yeah.
I would love to know.
There's like, I have blocked so many carnivore crazies on social media because I just can't get over, like, there was this one that someone posted a diagram of like the Quaker Oats, saying that there's so much sugar in the carbs from the Quaker Oats and that it's so bad for you and that it's causing like all this inflammation and bad things in our body. I'm just like, oh my goodness, imagine living that much in fear of food.
Of oatmeal.
Like it baffles my mind. So
it's even like, I eat plant-based and you don't see me out here posting diagrams being like, here is why chicken is giving you cancer. Like, because I'm not fucking insane.
Like, we are so for, like, you can educate and share your journey of whatever food or fitness journey you want to do, but do it in a positive light and don't bring down, like, the way someone else is, like, consuming food. For example,
unless you're a crazy carnivore.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I'm going to bring you down.
Exactly. So, like, for example, we had this quote-unquote friend of ours, not really, but he was always bashing on people that are vegan, saying vegans are weaker, vegans are, like, not gonna live a longer life, like, all this stupid shit. And it's like, why? Like, why do you have to be so against vegans when you're the complete opposite and, like, bashing on it, when we all know that carnivore is just not a sustainable diet?
Yeah, because, like, honestly, like, I didn't really care so much that he was carnivore until it was like, here's why everything you're eating is terrible for you.
Yeah.
It's like, talk about eating disorder.
Yeah. So my next one is going to be, and I wonder if Taylor has this, is the Playbook fitness apps.
I don't have that.
Those trendy little, I don't even know if it's like a trend, but, like, honestly, a lot of content creators in 2022 hopped on the trend of doing that $1 down fitness app, which was not even a fitness app. It was literally just on,
it's like a website,
Google or on Safari. And I'll just let you know right now, all of those content creators are getting scammed of their money and getting taken advantage of, because every single one of those content creators has the same template across the board from that Playbook company. And they are getting scammed and taken advantage of and used for their platform so that the people of Playbook can make money off them. And it's just, hopefully content creators can rally together and not fall for the trap of Playbook apps and emails.
I think we just take it especially to heart, because we have been putting our heart, soul, time, and money into a real legit app, like a real app. The way Instagram is an app, our app is an app. And to see people just be like, try my app, it's like, you didn't make an app.
Yeah.
So that's definitely annoying, and more so annoying on the, like, Playbook's end.
Yeah.
My next one is just Stairmaster glute workouts. I'm really sick of it.
Yeah.
I'm really sick of it. Like, the fact that it's 2023 and I still see girls posting, like, that's what they do on the stairs to, like, grow an ass. Like, the fact that that's still a thing being posted really grinds my gears. Like, you're telling me cardio
and
is
don't worry,
growing your muscle.
We have been there. We have done all of
Been
these.
there,
We have
done
fallen
that.
for this stupid shit. So don't think we're bashing like specific girls for this because like we've been there, we've tried it, it didn't work for us, and we want to make sure that you guys don't fall for the same mistakes we did.
I brought my booty band on the stairs like once a week for like 5
I had this,
months.
like, really small plasticky like red
the
one.
resistance brand.
Yeah, and like it was one of those ones that you had to like tie into a knot. Do you know what I'm talking about? And I would literally just wear it around my knees and walk up and down the stairs. I was like, oh my God,
ladies,
what were you thinking?
Cardio machines don't grow muscles, and that's just how it is.
Yeah. Next one, and this is for my gym bros specifically because I feel like the gym girlies don't do it as much. The sayings of mirroring, mogging, and we go gym. Stop saying those things. It's so cringe. I can't stand it and I don't understand it. And if it, for the most part, guys, it's like centered around your entire brand. Like the mirroring or mogging, like mogging, bro. Like I cannot.
But it's so funny to say, ironically, like to be like, I'm gonna mog you. Like that's a hilarious thing to say, like when you're being like not serious.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, but these
that's so
bros,
hilarious. No, they're serious. They're serious. They're
dead
serious. They're dead on for real serious. But like, ironically, like going to a gym and being like, I'm mogging you right now. That's so funny.
Yeah.
My next thing is also on the gym bro side of things. Some girls, but having crazy amounts of caffeine.
Yes.
Like literally having like 800 milligrams of caffeine a day. Are you like, stop it. Like, listen, I had a coffee. This is an 100 milligram energy drink. Like keeping it around 200, maybe 150, even 175. Why are you having over 300 milligrams of caffeine on a daily basis? You're not okay. And like, you don't need like to double scoop that like crazy pre-workout and wash it down with the Bang Energy and then like have a Red Bull. Like, please stop with it.
Yeah, literally me. I don't know how I did that.
Yeah, like literally stop with it. But even when we had our most caffeine intake days, we still didn't have as much as like some people do.
Yeah.
Like some people are really crazy out here, but I just think that crazy pre-workout like phase of having a pre-workout that's like 500 milligrams of caffeine a scoop. No.
At Rise supplements. I don't understand why your one scoop of pre-workout is like 400 milligrams of caffeine.
I would literally the first day
insane.
I took that, I literally like, I've never done cocaine, but that's has to be how it feels.
Yeah.
I was in that gym going wild.
Another one, this is kind of like totally not relevant. We're just kind of going across the board, but girls hating on other girls for full glam in the gym.
Oh, 100%. That's so fucking pick me and gross.
I know, pick me down bad. Like so the thing is, like, I used to not understand it. Like, I was never, like, so this is coming from someone who used to be like, oh my God, like, why is she wearing full glam? Like, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, never really ever used to wear makeup, ever. So I never understood it. But now that I'm into makeup, I get it. And I just don't understand why it's such a big deal.
Especially, too, because not even full glam. Some people will come at you if I do like a pick my outfit for the gym. It's like, why do you care so much about the outfit you're gonna wear? Because I want it to look cute. God.
Yeah,
like,
look good.
Relax.
You feel good. And 100%. Look good, feel good.
100%.
Especially in the winter with the self-tanner.
I need a self-tan.
The confidence I have when I have a good self-tanner on my body looking in the mirror and I'm like working out, I'm like, yeah.
It's also like, why can't I just have fun? Like, I just want to have fun with
Romanticize your life. I've been
literally
so big on that.
Romanticize your gym outfit. Who cares? Like, I like doing my hair like in little braids and like wearing a cute outfit and like, we take pictures in the gym like basically for a living. Like, I'm gonna pick a cute outfit. Get over yourself.
Yeah. So I don't know if you ever saw this because I'm not really on like gym talk anymore, but I did see this one video of this girl that was like, she was on the hack squat machine and she was just like hating on like girls that wear like hair extensions, fake she said, okay, it was captioned something like things were leaving in 2022.
Oh, I saw that.
Hair extensions, eyelashes, makeup in the gym, just like a bunch of like shit, like shitting on other girls that girls do. And I was like, bruh, like that is so pick me.
Like, not to be one of these people, but like that's literally internalized misogyny to the max. Like, why is your personality hating on women? You know what's my favorite trend?
What is that?
That just, I feel like really lifts. I think it's so cute that we're doing. That sounds like how I love being a woman.
Yeah.
Because there's two types of girls. There's girls that'll post like were leaving like doing all that like makeup and jewelry and eyelash extensions in the gym, like stop doing that. And then there's girls that would put on their cute little gym outfit with their eyelashes and their hair extensions and their self tanner and use the audio like how I love being a woman. And like that's the two type of girls. And I like the latter. I like, why can't we be like so like, to me it's so cute. Like it's so like, embrace being a girl. Like it's so cute to like get things that are pink and like wear makeup and do your hair. Like it's so gross to hate on girls for like people hating on girls that get like fall for trends like the Stanley Cup. Let people have their fucking cup.
Yeah.
Like enjoy.
I will
Let
never
girls be
understand-
girls.
On the Stanley Cup talk, though, I will never understand like needing like 20 of them.
Yeah, how do you have the cabinet space? I don't know.
I just
That's
like
weird.
I like people go to an extreme with their obsession for things.
100%. 100%. I think collecting more than 2 is like, I don't really think you need that many. Seems like a waste of money. But like, enjoy your cup.
Yeah.
Like, stop hating on girls. That's so icky. I 100% agree.
Okay, and then I do have another one that I do want to say right off the bat because this is kind of going like against what we just said, but not really. But the bra pad in our shorts to hide the camel toe. I'm going to judge you if you are putting your bra pad in your shorts to hide your camel toe.
I'm not gonna judge you because I get the people are fucking weird about it, especially online.
The
But
reason I'm judging
I feel bad that like I just feel bad that that's the lengths people do to hide a natural thing that occurs on your body. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, embrace the fact that you have a vagina. Like, who cares?
Literally, who fucking cares?
Like, I get comments all the time on social media from men being like, oh my God, I see it. Like, oh my God, like, did anyone else see it? Don't ask me the color of anything. It's like, oh my God, like, I'm a woman. Like, crazy. Like, what the hell? So it's just like, I don't know. Build up the confidence to not need to wear, because I know for a fact that cannot be comfortable.
Yeah, like I posted a video about how I don't wear underwear in the gym, and someone's like, how do you guys not get camel toe like that? I'm like, sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Some shorts don't. Some shorts do. I don't know what you want me to tell you about it.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it is. So yeah, I don't necessarily like judge girls for doing that. I just feel really bad that that's the lengths people feel like they need to go to like conceal just a body part.
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous.
I'm telling you
to
right
me.
now, anyone that is listening to this right now that is like, oh shit, like I do that, just take it out. And I promise you, like, the confidence that you need to build like in yourself to just not feel like you need to cover up in any way to like not what's the word I'm looking for? Like the male gaze of like, but not like the male gaze of like it's a bad male gaze. You know what I mean?
For men being fucking creepos.
Yeah, like the bad creepos. Like, who cares? Stare at them dead in the soul, like when they're looking at you. Like, that's what I do. When they're looking at me, I'm like, what are you looking at? And I give them like the dirtiest look.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was a good trend to leave out. My next one is, I'm gonna have to explain this. Fake Pilates. What I mean by this is Pilates on a reformer with a real teacher is not the same as doing arm circles in your living room and calling it Pilates. Like doing like literally this. And like if you're on YouTube, you can see like these random like arm things, and it's like how to have toned arms.
Oh yeah, like toned arm videos.
Like Pilates arms, and they're just like moving their arms in circles.
I want to get
like,
into Pilates.
Bitch, that's not Pilates. That's not Pilates. And there's a girl that I actually have seen on TikTok that is like, she'll kind of make videos like, if your Pilates coach is doing this, like they're wrong. Like, this is how you do it in Pilates correctly. And I'm like, there are so many videos that are like Pilates arms, and they're just doing freaking nonsense. And it's like, that's not Pilates. You're moving your arms in circles. That's not Pilates. You're literally just calling that like toned arm workout. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. And people, it's still a raging thing. And it's really like the little these for your like, shut up.
Speaking of Pilates, I should have brought this up in the beginning of our catch up. I have to start doing like workout classes in terms of like Pilates, yoga, like cycling, that type of stuff. If you ever got a breast augmentation and you had to do classes like that, like post surgery that allowed you to be able to still work out but not lift a shit ton of weight, please DM me, help me out, find some good classes if you guys did classes, because I'm going to need those.
Yes.
My next one. Okay, yeah. I was so confused as to what I meant by when I wrote this, but now I understand what I wrote. I said the gym all, do all, be all mentality.
Like the gym is your whole life.
The gym is your whole life. Like that's all
Posting that you'd rather be in the gym on a Friday night than doing anything else. You're weird.
Yeah, then I wrote working out super late at night on the weekends and making a really big deal out of it. Because I used to be there. I used to be like, oh my God, like, well, everyone. I made this one TikTok. It got like 14 million views.
Yeah. I know exactly what TikTok you're talking about.
And I was like, I captioned it something along the lines of like, oh, like I'm at the gym Saturday morning, like getting my grind on while everyone else is hungover in bed. Like, ew, Sam, like you're such a loser. Like the thing is, everyone in the comments was like, yeah, like haha, this is awesome.
Honestly, like maybe we deserve to be canceled.
Yeah, we honestly do.
Honestly, like facts.
But I'm like, damn, Sam, like you really were a fucking loser back in the day. Like
literally.
Like honestly.
But like, bro, like our mental health was bad,
our
bro.
mental health was so bad.
But yeah, just 100% agree. You guys know how I feel about this. There's more life to live.
No shaming of other people that want to go out on the weekends and then like go to the gym during the week. Because I used to be I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. Wow, this is like crazy. Because a year ago, I would have never have said that. I would have been like, get to the gym, we're grinding, like let's go.
It's literally there's so much more of life to live. And speaking of that, I have one to bounce right off that, super related. Travel for the sole purpose of going to a gym. I think we need to leave that. Yeah. I think if you're already planning a trip, having that as something fun in your itinerary, that's so dope. There are so many other reasons to go on fun trips than visit a gym. Like, and then you're going to not even explore anything else in the city. You're only going to go to the gym. You paid money for a plane ticket. Do something. Like traveling and staying at a gym for the entire day, like paying a plane ticket, paying a hotel to simply go to a gym and that's it. Like there are way more reasons to be going on fun trips. Like add that in your itinerary. Go to the gym for an hour. Sick. Do more things. Yeah. Like I think that whole, like, I think people need to stop doing that.
Like if you catch me at Alphaland or Zoo Culture this year, it's because I'm already in the city of the gym.
Right.
Like, it's like I already have a reason that like I'm there.
Or you're going maybe like, because it is our job. So like, let's say they're like, oh, you should come for this one thing. It's like, okay, but we're going to stay for 5 days and we're going to do other things.
Yeah. We're going to rent a car and do stuff.
And it's like, I know I'm just sounding like a hater ass bitch, but like some people need like reality checks. Yeah. So sorry. This is a hater safe.
Yeah.
Like environment.
Well, I hope a lot of the people listening to this honestly like agree, like the mindset and the mentality that we have, like we really want like also like you guys listening to have, because we've been through a lot of different mindsets and I can't not say it enough, and I want you guys to have the mindset.
Right. And like traveling for a gym and doing nothing but staying at the gym was not fun.
Yeah.
Like it literally wasn't fun.
And the thing is, I thought it was fun at the time. But
I literally didn't.
But I know I used to be like, oh, let's go do this, let's go do that.
I cried every single time. I would cry every single time. Watch my LA vlog. I was crying in the bathroom. Like I literally would cry on every single trip.
I'm just a very like as you guys probably know, like I'm very like outgoing. I love to be doing things. I love to meet new people. So like that's why I liked it. But when I look back on the trip, it's like you're telling me I didn't go explore like the city, the culture, the foods, the restaurants. I was at the gym for like 5 hours out of the day. Like,
no.
Yeah. And then I don't know if I have any more.
Oh, I got us. This one's literally not a trend. I just want to put it in here for a throwback funny one. I just put having your toes out. Put your toes away. If you know, you know. That's not a trend, but just like for the OGs, like if you know, you know.
Put your
toes away in 2023.
Get pedicures too.
I need a pedicure really bad right now.
I got one.
Okay. These next two I guess can go hand in hand. Being gluten-free for no reason. Literally stop. And the second one is asking for hot water and lemon at restaurants. I think that's so fucking weird. Like the people that like for your digestion, like when you go out to eat, like ask for a hot water and lemon before your meal. Bitch. What?
I have another one.
What is it?
Bloom greens.
I was going to put that on here. And you know what it is? It's not even, for me, it's not even the product. It's the marketing.
Yeah, the marketing is so bad. Like
it's truly the marketing.
They will literally pick influencers that have no idea anything about like fitness and nutrition. And they'll be doing like a day in my life or like a full day of eating just to incorporate the greens for the marketing. And it's like, it's so toxic. It's so
or
toxic.
they just like it's just the marketing. It's really truly the marketing for that. I was gonna put that on my list actually, but I didn't know if I should call that out like that. I have 2 more. My best one's last. Second to last, we're going those cool sculpting massage thingies. Recently, in the last like month, I keep seeing people buying these like massage thingies on Amazon that you like massage and you put a gel and it like vibrates and it like gets rid of your fat.
I've never seen it before.
Oh my God. It's so stupid. I literally came across a girl's live and she was doing it on her stomach. I duetted a video a little bit ago where I literally just duetted the girl like using it on her leg. And I just was like, I just had a face like, are you fucking kidding me? But you'll probably see it now because we're talking about it. But it's literally so dumb. Like, I can show you after. It's literally like little massage guns with like a light and like a gel, and it like massages on your legs and it like takes the fat away.
Yeah,
like
phones
please.
are creepy. It's probably gonna be like the first video on my For You page
100%.
after this.
My last one is being obsessed with your Apple Watch.
That's
I literally don't wear an Apple Watch anymore because my charger broke. So,
Also,
but before my charger broke, I literally would have been like in dire urge to put the Apple Watch back on. I also used to wear an Apple Watch like out, which like I think for if you want like the safety aspect,
mine's 100% safety because my phone has gotten stolen so many times
that you want another way
and
to call
I need to
people.
figure out a way like
So
just in case.
I can see that, but I used to. I'm like, bitch, like take it off and put on like a nice watch and like jewelry, like because and like the obsession with like, yeah, it'll like track a lot of calories and steps while you're out, but like those steps happened whether your Apple Watch told you they did or not.
Yeah, I haven't checked my steps in months.
This girl on TikTok said her goal last year was to close every ring, and she scrolled through and all 3 rings were closed every single day of 2022.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's wild. Like one you watch, you never like forgot it. Like
I used to be so obsessed with my watch that like if I didn't start the workout and I was like halfway through the workout or
it was
finished
like
the workout,
it was wasted.
Didn't count.
It
like,
literally
my
was
workout
wasted.
didn't count.
And it's like the workout happened regardless. Or dude, I used
But like
to.
it's so weird because you mentally didn't feel like enough happened if it didn't
tell you.
Yeah, it's such a weird like
It's
feeling.
crazy like how much like an Apple Watch really holds people like so like or if you finish a workout and it only says like 300 calories, not 400 calories, and it's like, oh, I need to do more. Like, bitch, what?
And then so I know there's probably people listening to this like, oh my god, like I'm in that phase right now, how the hell do I get out of it?
Take it off.
Literally just take it off.
Literally
Like,
throw the charger away. Like literally like have no way of getting it. Throw the charger away and take it off.
I had to stop wearing it to the gym. That was my way. Like I would wear it during the day, which was totally like whatever because I like it for like safety reasons. And when I would go to the gym, this was like honestly like 2 years ago when I was like super like obsessed with it. Is like I would go to the gym and take it off.
Yeah.
And I would do that. I wouldn't do it every day of the week when I was going to the gym. Like some days I would wear it, but like easing myself into like not relying on like the circle being closed and it just like the rotating time, like it's obsessive. It's scary.
I also right when I got it, I did on rest days I didn't wear it. So like if I went on a walk or like got steps at the grocery store, like I didn't need an Apple Watch to like validate that I went on a walk.
Yeah.
So like on my rest days I just didn't wear it, and I think that really set me up to like not be so attached to it because I was used to like at least having 1 or 2 days a week without wearing it, because I'm telling you, it gets crazy being like, did that walk even count? I didn't even track it.
Yeah.
Like, so that's what I did when I first started. Rest days, never put it on. But like literally if you feel like you are attached to it, like tell your friend to keep it for a month. Like don't use it.
Yeah. Should I add another one? But this is not like really a trend. This is just like, or I guess, okay, I'm going to word it in the sense of like tracking every single day for the entire year.
Oh,
your food. And I will say last year, going into the year, literally if you listen to last year's podcast episode of our New Year's goals, my goal going into the new year of 2022 was to intuitive eat for the summer. Like I put that down there. I like told myself, I'm like, I need to intuitive eat. Like this needs to happen at some point in my life. So if you are going into this new year and you've been tracking for so long and you can't really remember the last time you've gone like a month or 2 without tracking, like make that a goal of yours going into this new year to like intuitive eat, because it truly changed my relationship with food And I never went back into tracking. Like, I stopped tracking, and I told myself, oh, after the summer, like, I'll get back into tracking. Nope, did not get back into tracking. And I have been intuitive eating we'll be coming up on a year in June of this coming summer. And I feel so good. It's been such a game changer doing that and telling myself I had to do it. So even if it's just 1 month, schedule it at some point this year to do that.
100%. I agree, like, wholeheartedly. I love how YouTube just saw me, like, getting that snap from my story.
Huh?
YouTube just saw me. I'm like,
Oh.
taking selfies. Tracking, especially, like, bringing a food scale, like, everywhere you go. Oh my God. Like, needing to bring a food scale on a vacation.
Like, when I would travel home for, like, whatever reason to go home.
Like, bringing it.
Yeah, bringing it.
Oh, like, it's so...
It's exhausting.
Yes, it's so exhausting. And it's just, like, it all goes... I feel like a lot of these trends just go back to, like, there's so much more to fucking life. There's so much more. It's also because, like, even if... there's so many other good nutrition goals to have, and fitting your macros really isn't the end all be all for your health. Like, take a time where instead of tracking, you're whole food focused and you're focused on your vegetables and your hormone health. Like, there's so many other things you can be doing for your health and your fitness that relate to food that have nothing to do with macros that you can focus on. Because it's not even like, because you should be eating like more like like it's not even like to eat worse. It's just like you can have other health goals that are way more important than having so much protein powder in a day because you're hitting your macros.
Exactly. Preach it.
Preach it.
Do we want to do advice?
Oh my God, yes, I forgot about that. Guys, this was like a really good episode.
It was.
Would you think?
Yeah,
It
will be even better once we do the advice.
I feel like really good about this episode.
Me too.
It's like I think this was one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love the little ramble ones that.
Yeah. I really.
Do you want to pull it up on your phone? Because I don't have the
Yeah, I'm gonna
sheet
try
on my phone. I kind of figured you had it on your phone. That's why I didn't bring up my laptop. So hopefully you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. But I just really, I don't know why I enjoyed this episode so much. Like, I think it just really like hit different for me. Guys, while I pull this up, this was definitely supposed to be in the catch up, but can you do it? Because you did it last time.
Yeah.
I went on a date yesterday, and this is okay, it's like this is exclusive catch up material for the people that listen to the end.
Yeah.
While we wait. I went on a date yesterday, and he was really cute, and I had like a pretty good time because he was just really cute, and I was like, whoa. But get this. So we get there, and we just like worked out together, and I was like, I'm going to be like really, really cringe, but I really need to film me working out today on my camera because like I'm doing a TikTok series. Like I needed to film it. And I'm like, so I'm really sorry about how cringe that is, but I really need to film this. And he was like, oh, I don't care. And I was like, sweet. And then I was being a stalker and I found his Twitter. And in November, so just a few shy weeks ago, he tweeted, when she looks good in the gym, but then she pulls out a tripod, less than. And he tweeted that to the public. And I literally went to the gym with him and pulled out a tripod immediately. Not even just with the phone, with a expensive, nice camera. So that was like super embarrassing for me. And I can't tell him I saw that tweet because then I'll look like a huge stalker. But Sam made the good point that like it's probably different because like it actually like is my job and like has a purpose. Like I'm not just like filming for no reason. But it was super embarrassing. But the day was really good. And he still texted me after and like wants to hang out. So it didn't give him the ick. Or it did and he got over it. But yeah, I went on a date.
All right.
You got
Sorry.
it?
Yeah, I've been reading some of them, so I got some good ones.
Cool.
All right, first one. And I already know what Taylor's going to say. I find it very hard to gather the drive to actually get up and go to the gym. I am completely clueless on what workouts I should be doing and have a major gym anxiety because of that reason. I feel like it is the fact that I have no clue where to start or what workouts to do that hold me back from getting in the gym membership and going to the gym. Not only this, but food is also something I've been struggling with. I'm a very picky eater and would rather just not eat because something is unhealthy or not, or if something is just available.
Sounds like you need to listen to our podcast more.
Exactly. You need to listen to our last week's podcast episode, my girl. I don't know.
Sounds like you are not caught up because we just did a whole episode on that.
She submitted this yesterday. So you need to listen to our last week's podcast episode. And if anyone else is feeling that way and they're a new podcast listener and they relate to that, listen to last week's.
Is that what you thought I was going to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? Like,
yeah.
you
No.
literally just need to listen to last week's episode.
Next one. Should my boyfriend be allowed to have girlfriends? He has a girlfriend from another country and he won't stop being friends with her because he claims they've been online friends since middle school.
No.
That's really weird.
That's
why do you need to be online friends?
No, I think opposite sex friends are for group settings.
Yeah.
Like, I have guy friends. I love them dearly. I will keep being friends with them in a relationship. I will never go on a one-on-one hangout with like Connor by myself if I had a girlfriend. I mean, if I had a boyfriend. Sorry. If I had a boyfriend. And that's, I think that's totally normal. Will I stop hanging out with them? No. But I wouldn't be like, do you want to go get lunch alone? And that's just me. I wouldn't do that because
We don't do that in general, really.
We don't do that in general.
Yeah. We don't hang out with
then
our guy friends
that's
alone.
like a date. You used to hang out with Hunter alone.
Yeah, but I was at the pool and he just knew I was there. It's not like it was like
Like a plan.
Yeah, like he was just like, oh, I'm coming down to the pool. I think tanning sitting by pools is a little bit different.
And like other people did live there and like totally could have came.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, like I would not be cool with I don't think online communicating, because you said he like they're internet friends, that makes it weirder.
Yeah.
Like why do you need a little pen pal? No.
Yeah.
No.
No, definitely weird. Some weird creep vibes going on.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay, and then the next one is going to be, I've been dating this guy for almost a year now. The holidays came around. He didn't buy me Christmas gift. He canceled last minute on me for New Year's plans and lately hasn't been texting me back frequently or planning dates. And if we do, he cancels as well. Is he slowly sabotaging the relationship to make me want to dump him?
He's not into you at all.
Yeah.
Wait, they're dating or are they talking?
They're dating.
Oh, he literally is not into you.
Yeah.
Does he know you're dating?
Yeah, wait.
Is that like only a you? Like, is he like, this is just some bitch I talked to?
If he's
and are you like, that's my boyfriend? There might be a discrepancy.
Especially if it like started out where he was like super into you and he's been slowly losing interest in you. I hate to say it because I've been in that situation where a guy was like obsessed with me when we first started dating and like we were with each other almost every single day, and then it came to the point where it's like he didn't really want to see me, didn't want to be around me, didn't want me even coming to like hang out with him and his bros, like weird vibes.
No, canceling a New Year's plan, like New Year's is what you do with your boyfriend.
Yeah.
You do New Year's
and
with
the
your
holidays.
boyfriend. You buy someone a Christmas gift. Not like he could have at least got you something small. Like that's really bizarre. He's truly not into you, or he's going through something major in his life, and that's probably not it. So he's probably not into you. And I would honestly just have the last word, and you can talk to him about it, or I don't think it needs that much of a conversation. I would just be like, I'm not going to be treated like this. Like, we're done.
Yeah. This one is fitness/food related and is whether to know if I should track macros or not for my fitness goals, especially if in the effort to gain muscle and mass.
I think you should. But like we just said, always know it's not forever, and do a little check-in with your relationship with food. Just how you feel about food in general. Do you think you're eating enough right now? Do you think about food all the time? Little things to check in with your relationship with food, and if you think it's like decent, I would track.
Yeah, and you don't also have to track your complete macros. You can start off with just tracking your protein. Especially if you've never tracked before at all.
Yeah.
Tracking just your protein will make the biggest difference because most girls that don't track their food are not eating nearly enough protein. And if you can start with that, it will make a big difference.
Yeah, that's a really good. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
I concur.
And then we'll do one more.
Okay.
I can't remember like what we have done already. Okay. I've been super active my whole life in various sports, running and now in the gym. But my parents haven't been all there my whole life. I'm super into nutrition as well, and my parents don't eat good. My mom tries to work out and eat better, but I'm worried about my dad. He'll say he's going on a diet but never sticks with it. Sometimes he decides he's going to go to the gym, and other times he refuses and gets mad when I ask if he wants to come with me. I'm really worried about his lifelong longevity because he gains unhealthy weight and has an extremely stressful job. I understand that when he comes home, he just wants to rest and probably mentally and not work out. That is probably getting worse. I've learned so much from you guys about deficits, and something that I try to share with them is that the knowledge of working out and nutrition with him, but he struggles with the consistency of motivation towards the better healthy habits. Do you guys have any advice on how to help him? I'm in college 9 hours away now too, so I'm not there every day.
So I feel you 100% because I mean, I don't know if my mom's still listening to this right now, but I feel the same way about my mom. Like, and I don't really told her this, and I used to feel the same way about my dad, but my dad has recently like really gotten into shape on his own, just with seeing my lifestyle. He kind of took it upon himself to get into shape after a while. It wasn't right away. It definitely took a while, but better now than never. Now he's really getting into shape. But my mom isn't, and it does worry me and really stress me out, and it's not something I ever like vocalize to her. I feel like maybe if I did, that would like change things around. So maybe that is something, maybe we could both do it. Maybe we can both vocalize it, or she's listening right now and she already heard me. But I totally agree with you. But the thing is, like, you can't help people do everything, and it really sucks because things with people's long-term health that are what's the word I'm looking for? Preventable. It sucks when someone won't do something, and if something happened that was preventable, like, that would just piss me off because you can literally prevent, like, it could have not happened. But at some point you can't help people with everything, and like I said, it took my dad a little bit to get into it, but like now he does. Like, my sister works out now. Like, I don't know if it's all because of me, but like definitely me sharing like my journey and everything I'm doing definitely like helped them, and like they both come to me for questions, and like they got there on their own. Like, I gave them the little boost of like positive influence, but like they had to get there on their own. Like, you can't make people do anything.
Yeah. And I know you never said you feel guilty, but try not to feel guilty, even if you did. I know you didn't say you did, but
I think she does because she's saying she's far away.
Yeah. But like, you can't put all that pressure on yourself, because then you're just gonna end up like kind of building all of that like guilt up, and that's not something that you want. Another thing, I know you are far away, but like what I at least try to do when I'm like cooking things, or like when I am home and I do get the chance, like explaining why I do something like a certain way rather than telling someone what they should do. Like, if I'm cooking something in the air fryer, like, I explain why I personally am cooking in the air fryer rather than like cooking it in a bunch of like oil and like frying it. Like, just like small little examples like that, explaining why you do specific things, and then it will help them kind of understand and like learn on their own, and be more like self-conscious of like their habits.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. But at the end of the day, you also have to remember your parents are just like people too. Like, they're not some like I feel like it's just hard to understand that your parents are also just people that like generation. It is a different generation. Like, remember, they're not looking like you have us talking to you on a podcast about how to get healthy. They didn't have that.
Yeah, they had like magazines and like DVDs
and like weight loss, like pills. Like, it's very different. But the most you can do is just try to be a positive influence the best you can. But like, they are grown adults that are gonna make their own decisions, and that's just that. And yeah, you can't be guilty about it, because there's really truly nothing that you can do.
Yeah, facts.
But I feel you, sis, and maybe what I just talked about here fixes it. Who knows? But also, it's like, yeah, like, you worry about their long-term health, but like, the truth is, like, a health problem can come out of nowhere at any time, at any age. Yeah. So it's like, don't like,
that's enough.
You can't live in fear, because like, you have no idea what could happen to literally anyone at any point in time. So you just can't live in fear of that either. Yeah. Not to be morbid, but it's the truth. Yeah. And with that,
on a happy note,
Thank you guys so much for listening, especially if you listened all the way to the end. Leave a 5-star review if you liked it. It helps us out a ton. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Engage with our content. It really, really helps.
And when you guys do engage, we know you're a pod listener. Like, it helps say it enough.
So much. I cannot stress how much, like, sharing something, liking something, commenting on something, rating it 5 stars. It really, really, really helps. Yeah, like, it just, like, truly means the world, and thank you if you go do that, and we will catch you again next week.
Yes.
Bye guys.